Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason. I've got a truck with a dead battery. I'm going to show you how to jump start one. So before we do this, I want to give you a quick little tip on jumper cables. Here on the workbench, I have my favorite pair. They're really nice quality. I paid about $70 for them. They're made with 2-gauge wire. They have a nice strong spring. They get a good grip. One of the best investments I've made working on cars frequently. Also here on the bench, I have a set of cheapo jumper cables. I actually found these in a vehicle I parted out, but you could buy something like this for like $8 to $10. The big difference here is the conductor, the size of the wire that actually conducts the electricity. You can see it's teeny in the cheap jumper cables. And you can see it's much bigger in the better quality jumper cables. The heavier gauge the wire, the more electricity can travel through it easily, the better it will jumpstart your vehicle. It's worthwhile to spend money on a better set of jumper cables. I wouldn't jumpstart anything more than a small lawnmower with these. I've jumpstarted tractor trailers and heavy equipment with these without any trouble. Do yourself the favor, invest in good cables. Let's take my favorite ones here out and let's get this truck jump started. Okay, so when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you obviously don't have your ends touching each other. You also want to try to avoid having your positives laying against the body. So in this case, I'm going to connect my positive cable to the positive terminal first. 99% of the time, red is positive. My ground, I'm going to hook to the engine block or as close to the starter as I can. In this case, GM puts a really nice spot on their accessory bracket here. It even says right on it, ground. And then I wiggle it around a little bit to make sure I have a good contact on both sides. So whenever I'm jump starting a vehicle, I always connect the jumper cables to the vehicle with the dead or the low battery first. Then I start my jumping vehicle, the one that does start or is already started. I get that engine running first so that the alternator is supplying more voltage and more current into that system. Then I connect my positive cable first. And then my ground cable. Now if my battery is just totally dead, then I'll let it charge for a few minutes. This white truck, the battery is 95% dead, so I'm gonna give it a few minutes to charge before I actually try to start it. I've had it running for a couple minutes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try to start this truck. Starts right up, no problem. So now that my vehicle with the dead battery is running, I can disconnect my cables. I disconnect my negative first. Let it hang to the side. If it touches the ground or the metal, it's not gonna hurt anything. That's the ground wire. There's no positive current flow in that one. Then I disconnect the ground on my other vehicle and the positive. This way I don't have any wires accidentally touching or arcing or anything like that. Now I can roll my cables up, put my trucks back where they go. Everything's good to go. Well, there you go, how to jump start a vehicle. I hope this helps you. I hope it gets you out of a sticky situation. If it did, leave a comment below, like the video, be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more, and we'll see you in the next video.